Good morning, everyone. This is Gagan Sarkaria, your high achievement business coach here on our Friday Inspired Insights live stream here with my team. A very happy Friday to everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to those of you who are watching us live. And for those who will be watching us on replay, we've got a very beautiful, jam-packed of information session here today. We are going to continue on our 2025 annual forecast for the year, but this time we are going to go do BaZi and Feng Shui. Last week we covered 2025 annual forecast using Qigong and numerology, and today we are back with another session where we're going to talk about what is there for us in front of us as we move into 2025, the Yinwood snake year energy. And before I go further and take you on this deep dive of how you can manifest your abundance and create success this year, my name is Gagan Sarkaria. I'm a high achievement business coach, a certified Chinese metaphysics practitioner. I live in Texas in the United States, and I'm the owner of Gagan Sarkaria International Consulting Group. I have my team of consultants here who are certified Chinese metaphysics practitioner. I've got William Chua from Singapore. Good evening, William. How are you? I think you're muted. Yeah. William, we can't hear you.
Okay, so sorry, my bad. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Gagan.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Armen, good evening to you. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for being here. We were troubleshooting a little bit of our microphones this morning. But what I want to stress here today, which I probably don't do enough, that how fortunate I am to partner with William and Armen on our journey for Chinese metaphysics and how can we assist determined entrepreneurs achieve remarkable success. A little bit about William, Armen, and myself is that we come from different industries, but we are all business owners. We have been doing our own businesses for a very long time, creating remarkable results, and we are passionate about Chinese metaphysics. How can we tap into this amazing modality and wisdom to create success for ourselves and our clients? So today's session is about BaZi and Feng Shui and how can we create success in the coming year 2025. When I say coming year, right now, January of 2024, we are actually ending the energy cycle of 2024 Dragon year. This is the 12th month. And from the next month, which is usually February 3rd, February 4th, when the full-blown energy of the next year shifts. So in front of me, you are looking at the 2025 BaZi chart for the year. So we look at the year pillar, the month pillar, the day pillar, and the hour pillar. This is the energy that you will be influenced by and you will be able to tap into to create your results in the coming year. So where is the opportunity in 2025? And you may ask like, okay, how can I tap into this chart, the BaZi chart, and create opportunity for myself, for my loved ones, for my employees, for my employer, for my family, for my health? Well, the opportunity lies in the 5 elements. So we've got water, wood, fire element, earth, and metal. This is a productive cycle, and I will be stressing a little bit and sharing some information, insights based on the annual chart for BaZi. So what you would need to personalize it, your own BaZi chart. So scan this QR code, go to the site, and put in your date of birth and plot your personalized natal BaZi chart because you will need that in order to understand the information that I'm sharing with you. So you will ask again, where's the opportunity, Gagan? Well, the opportunity is in your chart and layering the 2025 BaZi chart. So if you have wood in your chart, if you have water and you have fire, then you have more opportunities compared to having earth and metal. And that's what we're going to talk about. If you have wood in your personal natal BaZi chart in the 4 pillars anywhere, there will be opportunities for you to tap into. If you have water, that's the second place this year. And then if you have fire element, that's the third place of creating opportunities. So let me take you on a little bit of a deeper dive. Before I take you into that, let me share what these elements mean and how can you start to relate to them based upon your own charts. So metal element talks about resource, support, and authority. Earth element is about recognition, power, ranks. Wood element is about growth, about intelligence, about creativity. Fire element represents wealth and financial success. And water is about your friends or foes or colleagues or competition. So how do you take this information and go forward? So if you have wood in your natal BaZi chart, wood is going to occupy the number 1 position or the highest amount of opportunities available for you. Now, that is not automatic. Having opportunities available to you doesn't mean that the success and results are automatically given to you. No, you still have to tap into those resources. You still have to take advantage of the opportunity and do the right actions that will create the solution. So if you have wood in your natal chart, then you'll have more opportunities in 2025. You need to take care of innovation and AI. So focus on creating new things in your business or in your career or in your life to launch products, to create processes, and that will help you elevate your success in 2025. So tech-driven operations is another area. You can automate and streamline your operations or certain processes, or look at your bottleneck and see how can you actually create solutions using technology or boosting your efficiency, somehow having the right people in the right positions. So the keywords that I want you to focus on is output and automate. So next slide is, again, if you have wood, learning is very important. You have to stay above the curve, not along with where the things is. You have to be 2 steps, 3 steps ahead of the curve. You need to ride this wave, but you have to keep continuously learning. Learning means either you are focused on growing yourself personally, learning new skills, hiring the right people, staying updated with what is happening in the current market where you are creating opportunities for yourself. So just like wood grows by itself, you will also blossom if you focus on your personal growth and your professional skills as well. So the keywords here for your takeaway is elevate and leverage. So the next area,
Gagan, sorry,
yes,
share with you.
yes.
So when you say wood is strong, so how do I see from my chart?
Okay,
Do I
so
see whether do I have the wood or do I don't have the wood?
okay, so if you look at your BaZi chart, I'm going to give an example here, which is this BaZi chart for the 2025 year. So imagine if this was my personal chart. So I'm going to look at where is wood. So we are looking at the heavenly stems. If I have wood here, but I have wood here also, even though it's the zodiac sign, it has attached the element of wood in here. So having wood in here on my personal chart is what I'm looking at. Do I have wood in my year pillar? Do I have wood in my month pillar? Do I have wood sitting in my day pillar or hour pillar? And as I take you further down my slides, I will share what these 4 pillars mean for those of you who are watching us for the first time or have no idea what BaZi 4 pillars of destiny science can do for you. So tapping it into your personal pillars, that's where you're looking at, where do you have wood? Where do I have water? Do I have metal or do I have earth? So that's what I'm looking at when I'm personalizing it for my personal opportunities to look into for 2025. Does that answer your question, William?
So that means if I have wood in my chart and wood is the strongest in 2025, it means I have the opportunity relating to wood.
Yes, relating
Right.
to wood, absolutely. So what we are talking about here is like, so I have a lot of wood in my personal BaZi chart. So I've already started planning for the year, not right now, but last year, but technically for Peter 9 too. So you have to play the game as to where is the macro energy, like Peter 9, and then the micro energies, which is the annual energy cycle. And within the annual cycle, we have monthly cycles. So that's what we are looking at today, that in 2025, wood is strongest. It's the
Got it.
output.
Thank you, Gagan.
You're welcome. It's the output element. So let's move on. If you have water in your natal BaZi chart, that's the number two possibility where opportunities will be there for you to tap into. So where can you find these opportunities if you have water in your natal BaZi chart? So I have water in my year pillar. So that's about my environment, my external connections, my networking, my circle of influence that I can tap into, who probably will be talking a lot about trading, a lot about fast moving consumer goods, or maybe a lot about subscription models. So if you have water in your element, in your BaZi chart, these are the areas where the opportunities are. Now, if you have water, let's say in your month pillar, and you are a business owner or an entrepreneur and you are looking into creating some products, a subscription model would be an opportunity for you to review and see if you can actually tap into that model of business where you can meet diverse needs and boost your revenue in the business. If you are in fast moving consumer goods or can bring that into your business, that can also bring in some cash flow and opportunities for you. Now, trading is very tricky. If you are not learning new skills and you don't know how to do trading, whether it's crypto or it's forex or it's other goods and elements, whatever you want to trade, or even stocks, right? If you don't know how to do it, it can be very risky. And I know, William, you do trading yourself and you're really good at it. But it's not that you woke up one day and you said, oh, my BaZi chart says I can trade, and then I'm going to go spend $100,000 on trade. It doesn't work like that. So, William, if you want to share a little bit about your experience about trading, and I can share mine. So I want to hear, when did you start trading? And I know you do stocks, you don't
Yes,
take
I do.
you don't do risky steps here. So tell us, how did you get into trading?
I started learning trading, I think, 3 years ago. In fact, I already been trading long time ago. After which, probably not no experience, so lose some money, and then in the end I stopped trading. So after many years later, then apparently one of my friends started to tell me, okay, let's do trading again. So I start to learn trading, and and he's a very, we'll say, smart guy. He know how to do calculation, all this sort of thing. But to me, it's too technical. So my
Yeah.
trading is quite simple. Um, like, because my friend told me, in fact, if you want to do trading, as long as you have the money, of course you must have enough money, okay, and don't use all your money as well, okay. Don't use all the money. Take some of the money, set a limit of what you're going to lose in case, and then let's say, example, you set aside maybe 50,000, and then you feel that, okay, if maximum I lose 50,000, that's it. I'm going to not going to do anymore. So you set a limit of how much you want to invest, and then you set again another goal to how much profit you want to earn.
Mm-hmm.
Then to him, he told me that then you look into, depend on what type of stocks you're looking to. He said you can look into those tech stock, or even those are very blue chip stock, all those big stocks. You see, because all these type of stocks usually, especially in US, because I don't trade Singapore stocks, I trade US stocks. The things.
Uh-huh.
So I think Singapore stocks is okay, this is my personal opinion, disclaimer. Okay? Nothing
Yeah.
against Singapore stock. It's just I felt the not not so volatile. I prefer, though I say I'm a bit low risk, but I prefer volatile. So when the
Yes.
volatile, there's opportunities. So when you start to see that way, then you start to see growth. And I don't do so-called day-to-day trade, in a sense. I don't Okay, now I sell 2 hours later, I buy or sell immediately. I don't. Usually I look at one stock, I see the potential. When I see the stock go down for quite some time, I'll buy a bit.
Yeah.
Then we monitor. So usually for 1, 2 stocks, I will play for maybe a few weeks. I
That,
wouldn't do it that 1, 2 days. So that is my style. So
yeah.
usually been doing fine for me on this pattern. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I appreciate your insights because you do stock trading. I've tried Forex, did really well, but I was doing like a day trader, because I was learning, wanted to know the ins and outs, the technical side, how to look at the patterns, the data, how do you forecast it from that angle, how the market is moving, how fast the spot trading is, like 60-second in and out, you know? So
Too
that
stressful.
it is very stressful. It is super stressful. But here's my personality. If I don't know the rules of the games, I cannot understand the game and then I cannot win. So my end focus is to win and to create results and profits in business. So you have to understand, if you're taking an approach, no matter what approach you want to take, whether it's trading or regular investment or regular buying and selling of a business or creating opportunities for yourself, it's the same foundation no matter what you want to do with your progress in life, even personal growth. If you want to go and learn Chinese metaphysics, or whether it's Ziva Daoshu or BaZi or Qigong or Feng Shui, you can't wake up and say, oh, I just know everything. I mean, we've been working and learning and applying and using Chinese metaphysics for over a decade, you know? So it's not an overnight thing. You have to be very passionate about trading, passionate about your business, passionate about your career, passionate about your health transformation. Because if you're not fully invested in it, and you're not willing to do the hard work and learn the skills, you can't create results.
And
Even in your
practicing.
own
And
and
practice,
practicing.
practice, practice all the time. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I mean, Armen, you've been doing numerology for so many years now. It's not like you just woke up and took one certification or one course and said, "Oh, you're a master." It doesn't work like that in life. Uh, so what we are talking about here is creating opportunities for yourself, but we are giving you an overall view of where the opportunities actually are. So it's like, we are having these flags for you. Hey, here's an opportunity, see if you can tap into that energy. But you have to do the work. So if, like, when I tried trading, it was so stressful, so I wanted to be a part of an investor group where I can just invest and they can produce the results. So that's what I started doing, an investor group, and so far we've done amazingly well. So I'm very happy to see that 2025 there's more opportunity coming. And for those of you who are watching us and are tapping into the news with our new administration and a pro crypto president, I am super excited because I do a lot of crypto investments. So I'm happy on that front of the opportunities coming our way. So if you still have water in your natal Vata chart, there is another way where you can create new energy and new results for yourself by hiring the right team members, because new blood will bring new energy. One of the things that I have learned, and it's like a wake-up call, because you know how you do one thing, you do everything. If you're going to take a lot of, lack of a right word, BS from people who are very close to you, then soon you will realize that your people or your circle around you in your professional arena will also start giving you BS, because everybody's now trying to push your buttons or try to mess with your boundaries. So it's not that you can take BS in one side and you won't see the BS on the other side. You will. So wake up call is very important. So it's not who you hire, but who you don't fire can actually cause a lot of stress. And I have experienced that firsthand. So I'm on a firing spree right now, so that I can just clear the energy and say, okay, new blood is going to come in, new energy is going to come in, and I can tap into the opportunities that 2025 is bringing for me and my business. Now, metaphysics is where magic is for me, because metaphysics allows me to see things that you really can't see with the naked eye. You cannot tap into the core issues. Chinese metaphysics allows us to do that, and it helps you learn faster and create results faster with the right team. So the key word for those of you who are looking into tapping into water element and the opportunities it brings, the keywords are self, friends, fast, fluid, and creative. So maybe meditate on these 5 words and see what you can create for yourself. So the third position, the element that has most opportunities in 2025 for you is the fire element. Fire is the wealth element of 2025. So what can you do to create opportunities? So if you are a business owner, you need to generate traffic for yourself. You need to generate attention. Your ability to attract people, attract your audience, mesmerize them is where you're going to be able to monetize your talents. So creating authentic, mesmerizing personal and business branding is going to be your key focus. If you have a personal brand and a good, magical, attention-grabbing business brand, fantastic job. Now start creating your stage. You need to be on the spotlight, so you need to create that attention for yourself. Now, here's the other aspect. People who have fire element in their chart, especially the day masters, they cannot lie. Now, well, let me rephrase that. If they try lying, they can't do a good job. That's what anybody can lie, right? But they cannot do a good job hiding or lying, because their body or their non-verbal behavior will start to show that something is wrong. They're not being authentic. So those of you who have fire element, especially in their day master, they need to be very careful. You have to be more authentic. You have to be more honest. Your integrity needs to be at the top-notch level, because that's your hook. That's your differentiator that people fall in love with. And that's where your beauty and attraction levels are enhanced to the next level. So be mindful of that. And if you are not aligned to period 9, this is still the opportunity and the right time for you to start thinking about it, because period 9 started last year in 2024. So if you have not taken advantage of what period 9 is and how can you create, we have a masterclass for you. So you can go to the website or the link below this video. You can find our period 9 masterclass as well in there. So if you are ready for period 9 and you have fire in your BaZi chart, lead generation is where your focus needs to be. You need to focus on branding, marketing, sales, increasing cash flow and profits. So the keywords for you are attention, authenticity, sales, speed, and money. So moving forward, if you have earth element in your natal BaZi chart, it's the 4th position out of the 5 elements where the opportunities are for you. Earth is the influence element of 2025. So creating and following rules and regulations is where your focus needs to be. You need to make sure that you are dotting all the I's and crossing all your T's when you are writing your processes or contracts or making bids. Ensure a stable and solid structure in your family, business, career, and finances. So no hasty decisions, no emotional decisions. Think it through. Make sure you are covering pros and cons. And earth counters wood, right? So you have to have a plan B all the time. Not only in business, not only for 1 employee or 2 employees who are causing issues, but for every aspect of your life, you have to have a plan B. A second stream of income can be a good opportunity for you if you already don't have it. So if you want to start a gig right now, this is a good opportunity. But if you don't know what is your extra source of income or where can you tap into that, then a consultation with William, Armen, or I would allow you to create that awareness and clarity and structure as to what that side gig can be. So the link will be below if you are looking for a consultation. So keywords for you will be structure, traditions, values, reputation, and a plan B. So meditate, focus, write down what these keywords mean to you if you have Earth in your BaZi chart. So number 5, last but not the least, metal is the resource element of 2025. And in our 2025 chart for the annual year, there is no metal. So what does that mean? No metal means that resources are missing. Health can be affected, and more stress leads to emotional instability. So creating a new focus, instead of going into depression, start a new focus and channel all your energy to that new focus, and that will help you maintain and stay above the water and not get drowned in your emotional instability or the lack of resources that you may feel. It may not be the reality, it may not be your personal truth that, oh, you don't have, just because there is no metal in 2025 chart, you don't have resources. That may not be your reality, but it may be reality for a lot of people. So what does that mean? When people don't feel supportive, people don't have resources, depression comes in, then health gets affected. It can be a downward spiral that you may not be able to hold yourself and bring yourself up. So surround yourself with the right people. It's very important to have the right community that pushes you, taps into your energy and elevates you and brings you up along with them, not drown you or choke you that you can't even function on a day-to-day basis. So fire counters metal, and fire is new focus, new energy, warmth, laser focus. So the keywords will be a new skill. Maybe a hobby can be your side gig. So focus on something that energizes you, brings your passion out, gives you a laser focus. Focus on self-care, very important. Your mental well-being is also very important. So these would be the areas where the opportunities are that you can focus on and layer this information on your personal BaZi chart. So are you enjoying the session so far? So if you are, please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, a share, and let me know how many people you believe can value from what we are sharing and what we always share. So invite your family and friends to our YouTube channel, to our live streams, and ask questions, whether that's on the live or in the comments below. We would love to take care of you and your questions. So if you want to hang out with us, ask us your questions, your doubts, give us feedback. Here is the QR code for our Telegram channel, which is the Abundance Manifestation channel. Please join us, and we would love to have you as a part of our community. So we were talking about BaZi and the 4 pillars. So those of you who are new to the channel or to BaZi Chinese astrology modality, the year pillar talks about your network, your industry, your general opportunities, your social circle, your friends. The month pillar is where the money is. M for money, M for month. Remember that, M&M. Magnificent and marvelous. Money-making abilities, your business, your career, your status, your power, all can be seen from your month pillar. Now, your day pillar is your personal pillar, where you can look into your personal health and well-being. It is about your relationships, your spouse, your happy or unhappy stage of the year. And then the hour pillar is your investments. It's about your staff, your children. It's about your employees. It's about your internal thoughts as well. So we have 2 pillars, year and month as external pillars. We have 2 pillars, which is day and hour as your internal pillars. So there is a lot of information that can be seen and forecasted from these pillars with the interaction of energies. but what matters is your question. What matters is what you're seeking for. What matters is your area of challenge where you want to solve the problem. So if we don't know your area of focus, we can't give you the solution. So it's very important for you to focus on, oh, okay, I'm a business owner and I want to increase my profits. I am a career oriented professional. I want a promotion. I am single. I'm looking for a spouse. I have children. I want to support them. I have staff that is not performing. I have issues with parents, or I have grandparents or inheritance. So, whatever your focus is, these four pillars can give you the answers. So, let me move forward and tell you a little bit about our high achievers of 2025. So if you have horse, rat, snake, or rooster, any of these or all of these or a combination of these, you have more opportunities and possibility and potential of high achievement in 2025. Why do I call them high achievers? Because we have an Achievers Guide, and if you don't know anything about our 2025 Achievers Guide, you might want to grab a copy of it, because I go in and talk about different areas for each zodiac. And if you have that zodiac animal in your personal chart, that might be a good resource for you. And the link will be in the description for you to look at. So if you have, it doesn't matter if you have horse in your year, hour, month, or day pillar. The opportunity potential is there, but what kind is a differentiator here? So let me see how many of you here have horse, rat, snake, or rooster. William, do you have any of these in your chart? I know you do.
I have horse in the year and rat in the hour.
Yes. So the opportunities for you are in your network and in your investments.
Yes.
or focusing on your children, where your true wealth is, right? So you and I have kids, and we feel that our pillar, which is attached to our children and investments and employees, right, and team members, we having a good energy star there or in the month pillar is very important for us. So Armen, do you have any of these in your chart?
I have horse in my month pillar. So again, in business career, yes.
Let the money rain come follow us, right?
Waiting.
Bring it on. Yes, exactly. So I have rat in my month pillar. So very excited about that. And then snake in my luck pillar. And I've been going, this is my second luck pillar with DE. So I've been focused on spiritual growth and metaphysics for the last 15 years. So I'm very happy that this is a good time and like a golden era starting. So very happy for Pure Nine. So the ones with the most challenges in 2025. Now let me tell you one thing. The word challenge is not a negative word. Challenges can be a lot of stressful energy, but it is also your portal of opportunity. You can take your challenges and transform them into magnificent portals of opportunity for you. So please don't get scared or disheartened with, oh my gosh, I've got an ox, and oh my gosh, I've got a dragon, oh my gosh, I've got a pig, oh my gosh, I've got a goat. So think of this universe telling you that you have potential. So I'm going to kick you a little bit on your rear end so that you can actually tap into your potential. That's how I see challenges. So those of you who have ox, dragon, pig, and goat are going to have challenges in 2025. Now, what kind of challenges depends where these zodiac animals are going to sit. So I know, William, you have something to say here. So tell me.
See, just now I was saying that the previous chart achievers, I have horse in the year and the rat in the hour, which is very good, right? Achiever. However, I do have again dragon in the month and pig in the day. So I have both two each. So I have that means in my month which is my career and my relationship, is under the most challenges.
So,
It's fine. You
Gagan,
see, that's what you mentioned. Challenges is normal. You see, we have to accept challenge and then we make it better. It's fine.
yeah, exactly. So I have two of these challenging zodiacs in my natal chart as well. So that's why I started like, oh, challenges. Oh, okay. So how can I grow with these challenges? That's my first thought. Okay, challenges. So that's the difference between fated and destiny. This is fate that, okay, the energy stars attached to these zodiacs are negative energies or low vibrational frequency. Okay. So when there is a low vibrational frequency attached to your zodiac sign, then it's going to cause an issue. It might slow you down. You might lose an opportunity. You might have hurdles or blockages somewhere. But if you know that that exists, which is fated, you have 70% power in your hand to turn and create your own destiny. It is what you do with this information defines your destiny, nothing else. So, the ability to see the energies and forecast these in advance and then have a planning session to create your strategies and solutions is where your strength, success, and opportunities exist. So, Armen, do you have any of these challenging zodiacs in your? Oh,
No,
perfect.
no.
Perfect. Very nice. I love that. Out of three of us, at least one person can say, okay, come on, guys, we need to go do this. That's amazing. Okay, so moving on. Who can make the most money in 2025? I know a lot of us all over the world, doesn't matter whether it's in Armenia, in Singapore, in United States, or anywhere else in the world, everybody wants to make more money. So if you have the rat, the rooster, or the snake, or all of them, or any combination of these, you have the most powerful opportunities to be able to create your wealth potential in 2025. So if you don't have these, don't cry. You can always tap into other areas to create money, but money opportunities will come very easy to these three zodiacs in 2025, and I'm very happy I have some of them in my chart. So excited about where they are sitting and the opportunities that they create. Now, if you like what we are sharing about the zodiac and you want to know more about the wealth and the relationships and the health aspect or the career aspect, you might want to look into 2025 Achiever's Guide that provides insights and strategies to creating success in 2025. So, how do you prepare and prosper in 2025? That's a great way to put. You have to prepare to prosper. Prosperity just doesn't fall from the sky. So you have to prepare and plan. So there are 5 things that I would recommend that you might want to write down. You need to protect your income and assets this year. Now, some of you may have the income, may not have the assets. Maybe you are just young adults starting your career, or you are at a transition phase where you've lost a lot of things in the last few years and you're starting fresh again. So no matter what stage of your life you are in, whatever situation, these 5 things that I'm suggesting is a general suggestion for you to look into as to how can you protect your income and assets. You need to diversify your income. Maybe having a second source of income would be a good one. Maybe you have adult children in the household who are still living with you. Send them to work so that there's additional income and sources coming in. Maybe you have to focus on emergency fund. If you don't have that for 6 months of your expenses, start focusing on that. Maybe you have not thought about having insurance, whether it's car insurance or health insurance or life insurance or home insurance. I don't know what your situation is. Maybe look into insurance, right? And sometimes you can, if you are in a job or a career sector, you may get some benefits from your employer. So start looking at what benefits that you have from your employer that you haven't tapped into. Maybe this is a good way for you to look into your situation. Expand your personal network. You have to start making sure that your professional uh, arena has good supporters, mentors, friends, colleagues in there. Number two, shield your wealth. So adjust your investments if you are doing investments yourself, or if you have somebody else taking care of, have a conversation with them on a quarterly basis to look into your portfolio, whether that portfolio is your investment portfolio or your retirement portfolio or your emergency portfolio. If you're doing it yourself, shield your wealth, optimize your tax write-offs. One of the great benefits of being an entrepreneur and having your own business is a lot of write-offs, right? But doing it the right way, and documentation is very important to protect assets with legal structures. So another suggestion that I have is avoid wealth traps. What does that mean? Um, you taking enough debt that you can handle, not using your budget strategies and always spending outside your budget, and you are using and swiping your credit cards left, right, and center without knowing or having a clear focus on your money, like how much money is coming in, how much cash flow is coming in, what's the revenue, what's the net profit, and do you even have profits or not. Not knowing your money game can be a trap for you. So be very mindful of spending habits and improve your financial literacy. One of the best exposures that I've had in my personal development arena a couple of years ago was to have the opportunity to meet and work with Sharon Lecter. She is one of the top female financial literacy gurus, I would say. She's an American professional. She was also the chief, I don't know, one of the C-suite executives for Rich Dad, Poor Dad organization. And then I learned from her, pay your family first. Pay yourself first if you're an entrepreneur. So financial literacy is very important. And unfortunately, these days, most adults, when I say adults, 20 and 40 years old, they still are struggling with financial literacy because the school systems are not teaching it here. So business school. So if you go to an MBA school, that's where you might learn. So that's like a graduate degree program. Even in undergraduate degree programs, I don't see financial literacy being taught properly. So life can teach you a lot. So if you are struggling with your money game, you need to look at your BaZi chart and have a consultation, because this can be a big trap coming up in 2025. So what else? Build a power circle. Join our community. That might be very helpful, where you can actually talk to us, share your ideas, ask your questions, seek mentorship, collaborate with your peers, and engage in community activities that actually encourage you to do good, not only at a personal level, but a professional and a community level. Evolve continuously, meaning you have to learn new skills, focus on your growth, elevate your skills so that you can create the opportunities and avoid the traps that you may see in 2025. So stay ahead of the game. I'm going to pass the baton and the mic to William, where he's going to talk about 2025 annual feng shui forecast, where your solutions are for success. So thank you so much for listening to me, watching me live. William, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Gagan. All right, cool. So my session today is about feng shui. I believe that Gagan has shared with you guys on I think early of the year. I think she do because that time I think due to some technical issue we couldn't do live stream. So she recorded and then she posts online, and then we talked about two things. One is that the dates for decluttering, and also the other one is the dates for start work after Chinese New Year, right? So now we are moving on into the Flying Star Feng Shui of 2025. So this is a very common things you will see if you go online and search. You will start to know Flying Star 2025. We have these 9 numbers in different boxes. So this will be the number that you should see if you go to Google online. That you will see southeast is 1, south is 6, southwest is 8, the east is 9, the center is 2, west is 4, northeast is 5, north is 7, and northwest is 3. So what does it mean with all these 9 numbers? What is the impact or what is the advantage to have these numbers, right? So it's being color coded, you can see. So you can see 5, 7, and 3 are gray. So that's to say, these 3 sectors are not so favorable. Not to worry. Okay, later I will share with you some way you can actually either remedy or mitigate it. So let me touch on the those positive energy stars, like 9, 1, 6, 8, and 4. So these are the 5 sectors which is pretty good, especially in period 9. You know, when in period 9 we talk about 9, which is in the east, you will see the 9, purple 9 is talking about investment and promotion. So that's to say that in the east sector of your house, with this number 9, will be very prosperous. The 9 usually is about investment and promotion. But because this is period 9, it becomes the wealth star in a way. So that's to say that if your working desk is in the east, congrats, that is the wealth star in the east. So you can make use of the energy in the east or to do your work. Then in the southeast is 1. 1 is about noble people or noblemen. So if your working desk or your bedroom is in this southeast, it's pretty good. You will have noblemen with you. Somehow somebody will come and help you. So this is pretty good as well. Then you have this south, if you go to 6, it's about career and authority. So if you are a leader, you are a manager, you're CEO, okay, the high-ranking personnel. So if you have a working desk in the south, it will help you to actually increase your so-called the authority, the way you do things. People will listen to you. You also about career. That means if you have a career, you want to grow your career, this is a sector you will look into as well, the south sector. In the southwest, star 8, it's about wealth and finance. Okay, this is a little bit tricky. Okay, in period 8, star 8 is pretty very good because it's period 8. So in period 9, star 8 is considered as retreating stars. So it might not be so good, but it's still a wealth star. Okay, so people might mistaken that, okay, if 8 is a wealth star, it's talking about wealth. Anybody just in the sector of southwest, you just use the southwest to do something, your wealth will come. It depends how you see it, because there are 2 types of people. One is an employer, one is an employee, right? For this wealth star, if you're an employer, it's good for employer, because as an employer, you are the business owner. So with this wealth star, you will grow your business, because okay, wealth is talking about you need your time to work for money. This is called wealth. How you create wealth? You use your time, okay, to exchange for wealth, right? So imagine if you have a boss, you use your time to exchange for wealth. It's good, it's perfect. But if you are an employee, be careful, because your employee, your pay is fixed, your salary is fixed. So no matter how hardworking you are, you'll get a fixed pay, unless your job involves a lot of so-called extra bonuses that the boss like to give you, extra commission on top of the fixed salary. Then there's a different story. If yours is just purely on the basic salary, Then with this star 8, you're working there, you give you more job, but no increment in salary, sad to say. Right? So you have to know. So for people who is employee, I prefer them to use star 9, which is in the east. Okay? Now we go to star 4, which is in the west. As you can see, it's about academic and expertise. So star 4, okay, in west is about so-called knowledge. So or even for children, let's say you have a children, you want them to have some academic success. So you put them in the west to study, your study desk in the west. So or you put a table. If you really don't have a study desk, just put a table as well. It's fine. Just go to the west and study. Somehow with this energy of this star 4 will have make people to have learn things easier. So star 4 is about academic growth. Star 4 is also about relationship. So you want to have a good relationship, use star 4 in the west as well. Okay. So I've covered the 5 sector. Let's go into the star 7 first. Okay. Let's go to star 7. Star 7, though it say it's about discord, it's about burglary, but no, not to worry, because to me, star 7 is not as bad. No, even though it's being gray, it's not as bad as the other 3 star, which star 2, star 3, or star 5. Or star 7 is still fine. To me, I don't really go, because star 7 is also talking about communication. Okay, communication. So, in other words, if you want to have charisma, you want to improve your charisma, you can go to north, in fact, actually, north, to do your work, to do your speech. So you can actually increase your charisma. So that's why I don't see star 7 as a negative at all. It can be a positive star, depend how you use it, because it's about communication, right? About star 3 in the northwest. So star 3 in the northwest talk about argument. So if you have a so-called a bedroom in the northwest, be careful, because bedroom is about relationship. Okay, bedroom is about relationship, it's about health as well. So if you have a star 3 visiting in the northwest, and then your room is in the northwest as well, be careful of argument with your spouse. So how to solve this simple problem? Also, so this so-called the negative energy, light a candle. That's simple. Just light a candle in northwest. You will actually help to mitigate this argument star. Right. Now I go on to star 2 and star 5, which is a bit more serious. Okay, star 2 is about illness. It's about illness. It's about mishap. So, but right now it's in the center. Personally, I don't really bother too much when a star is in the center, unless depend on your floor plan. If your house in the center is a very significant area to you, maybe a study desk or something like that in the center of your house, then you have to be very careful. Or a bedroom in the center. I'm not sure whether we have this style layout. A bedroom in the center. I'm not sure. So it depends how you see your house. Okay. So if you have a star, if some place that you will use daily in the center of the house, then you have to be careful of this star too, which is the illness star. Right. Even though we say that in period 9, star 2 is an upcoming so-called wealth star. Okay. Of course, the number 12 star is star 9, followed by star 1, then star 2. Right. So star 2 is an upcoming, probably a few more years, okay, or even 10, 20 years later, star 2 will be very prosperous. But not right now, it's still considered as a unit star. So what can you do for star 2? Let's move like okay. So you need to have a house floor plan. Then you square it off into 9 grids. Okay, square to 9 grids, as you can see from the picture here. So you can see from this picture, you can see there's a bed over here. There's another bed over here. So it's a living room, dining, all right? There's a kitchen here, the dining area, and there's a bathroom, over here. So you split into 9 grids. Then you start to see what is in the center of the house. We were talking about star 2, right? So if it's the living area, the sofa, the TV, you used to sit here to watch TV, rest, then probably you got to take note of these sectors. So what can you do? How can you mitigate this star 2? Let's superimpose the flying star into the floor plan, right? Remember, star 2 is in the center. So this is the center. This is the floor plan. So 2 is inside. Now, again, squaring off this small little area. So let me go back. So you can see this area is the living room. So I have to square off the whole living room, right? The whole living room in this manner. Then I put into 9 grid as well. Put 9 grid. Look for star 8. Why we look for star 8? Because we call it combo of 10. Remember, in the center is star 2. Star 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. It's a combo of 10. Right? So that's to say that in this sector of the house, a small little corner of this house, or of this so-called the living area, small corner, what you can do, put your medicine there. Especially if there's old folks or people who are sick in this household. So it'll be good, okay, in the center of the house, at this corner, after you square it, 9 grid with this small corner, you put the medicine, daily medication in this corner. That's how you mitigate star 2. Okay, it's that simple, right? So it's a 2 and 8 combination. Now we are going to star 5. Remember, let me backtrack. Star 5 is in the northeast. Star 5 is the calamity and or accident stars or incident stars. Okay, in Feng Shui, star 5 is the most serious stars. Okay, or a very, I would say, people need to watch out for star 5. So star 5 this year visiting northeast. So you have to be very careful about in northeast. My northeast is my living room. So my living room is in the northeast area. So I have to do something because the living area means that there will be sofa, there will TV. So I will sit down there watching TV, right? So I have to do something as well in this northeast. So it depends in your northeast is where. Your northeast could be it's a bedroom. For this example, the northeast is a dining area. It's a dining area. So there's people used to eat there. So dining area is also talking about health. Talking about health. So when with this star 5, you might have some health issue, especially if your household again have some old folks or people who are sick. Okay, then you have to be very careful. You need to mitigate this star 5. So what can you do? Again, we superimpose this 5 into this small little square again. So we put in the 9 grid as well. So put the 9 grid, then look for 5. Remember, that's how I say combo of 10. So when star 5, 5 plus 5 is 10. So it's combo of 10. Right? So in this small little corner, what can you do? You have to place something there. Okay. Star 5 is earth element. A little bit technical stuff to let you know. Star 5 is earth element. So in order to weaken this earth element, we have to use matter because earth produces matter. So when we put matter in this star 5, it will weaken this so-called the earth of star 5. So you need to find matter to place in this small corner. Remember, northeast is the star 5. So we square it out, and then we put the 9 grid. We look for northeast as well. So northeast of northeast, you get this corner. So what type of matter you have to put into this small little corner? These are all metals: silver, pewter, bronze, copper, iron, aluminum. Of course, you must say, can I put gold? Why not? you think you have gold bar at home, by all means put gold there. But be careful. You need to lock your house when you're out of the room, out of the
Oh,
house.
great. I love the fact that somebody can put gold bricks there.
Some
That's
people have
fun.
too much gold. They don't know where to put it. The safe box is full. Might as well put somewhere, right? So matter, all these are matter, right? So place a matter in this corner, in this corner. Place a matter in this corner. It will mitigate star 5, right? So I think I've covered my part. Am I right, Gagan? Okay.
There are two more
Right.
slides. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2 more slides. Yeah. So you see, sorry, let me backtrack. See, who wants to have a career luck and charismatic in 2025? I mean, everybody want to have career luck. Yeah. I think Gagan raised hand. Me too. I raised both hands. Not surrendering. Not surrendering. I want everything. Not surrendering. So I want to have my career luck and be charismatic in 2025. So what can you
Because
do?
well, it's because remember we were talking about who are going to be the high achievers in 2025 and who will have challenges. And you and I have both the
Both.
high achievement and the challenging zodiacs, right? So both hands up. We want career luck or business luck and have cash flow, but also be charismatic so that we can attract the audience and we can attract the right noblemen as well. So that's what we are talking about here. Increase
Yes.
your career luck and be charismatic.
Yes. 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 So if you want to have career luck and be charismatic, there's this thing you need to do. Okay. First of all, okay, you need to go and find what is your Gua number, or your Gua sector. If you know Feng Shui, okay, you will have a Gua sector or Gua number, right? So go to the plotter, turn out this chart. From this part, okay, if I enlarge it, you see Gua number, lifestyle. So Gua number and lifestyle is the same. Okay, it's the same. So now, this particular person is the lifestyle number 4 or Gua number 4. Ignore this group East. Star 4 is not in the East. Okay, where is star 4? You need this. Star 4 is in Southeast. So look at your star number. You see, star 1 is in North, star 2 in Southwest, star 3 in East, star 4 in Southeast, and star 5 is in the center. Then you say, in the center, how? In the center, you'll go to either Southwest or Northeast. Depend on gender. Okay, again, if you're not sure, you can post, or we'll let you know, right? Star 6 in Northwest, and star 7 in the West, and then star 8 in Northeast, and then last but not least, star 9 in South. Or we miss out the South. Okay, star 9 is in the South. Okay, so go and check again on this thing. What is your Gua number or life star? Okay, this star number is different from the flying star 2025. So don't mix up and don't confuse. It's different. So this number is fixed. This number is fixed. It will never change. For anybody looking into their so-called lifestyle sectors, this is fixed. This is fixed. My lifestyle is number 7. So I'm looking at West. So it depends on what is your lifestyle. Armen, what is your lifestyle number? Do you know?
Yes, mine is number 9. So it's a south.
Number 9, South. Right. How about Gagan?
Number 6, Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Gua
We have
6.
3 different sectors. Okay, so what can you do with these star numbers? Oh, what can you do? Right, we do the same thing. Let's ignore this chart. Okay, let's ignore this chart. Remember this number. We use this number. Okay, so for me, it's in the west. It's in the west, right? So I go to the west. Okay, then I square out again. I square out the 9 sectors, square out all the 9 grids again, and then look for 9, or star 9, which is in the east. Flying star 9 is the east, right? So I square off and put 9 grids. So in the east of this part of this west room or west area, in the east, okay, in the east, what can you do? There are 2 things. Okay, you can do activation. Activation, what I mean by activation can be burning a candle or put a pail of water. I think if you reverse to our previous live stream, I do mention about how to do water activation using a pail with a pump for the moving water. So you can use fire, candle, which is candle, or water activation. If not, if you don't want to do this, there's one more effective. Okay, go to this area, do your stuff. Now, do your stuff. Okay, this is about the career luck. So you will have a career luck using star 9, and in your life Gua sector. So example now, Armen say his life Gua sector is in the south, which is 9.
Yes.
I square it off, put the 9 grids. Look for star 9 2025. So star 9 2025 is in the east. So in this small little corner of the south sector, what Armen can do, he can make phone call, he can do coaching, can do live stream. See, so what you can do, so this will improve your career luck. That's it. You don't really have to use candle or water activation. It's up to you. Activities is better than using all this candle or water activation.
So I don't need to change my desk place. I'm already in the east. I just need to just find the right location. I'm already
go
sitting
to
in
the
the east.
south
Yes.
sector of your house.
So
I need to go to the south sector. Oh my! Yes. Sorry.
Yes, because it's about your life Gua.
Okay.
So we
Got
are
it.
layering modalities here and strategies. We are sharing strategies for solutions that will create success. So every year the energies change. So we've got the annual BaZi chart, we've got annual Feng Shui flying star chart, but your life Gua number is fixed, right? So
Yes.
that does not change. So that's where William is sharing another secret of feng shui to activate using your actions, the activities that are activating this success energy for you, that is attached and is permanent. It does not change. So your life Gua number does not change because it's attached to your date of birth. So I'm a Gua 6 attached to northwest sector. That's it. That will never change. William is west, Gua number 7. That will be fixed, doesn't change. Armen is Gua. What's your Gua number,
9.
Armen?
9.
9, and it is in south sector. That's always fixed, will not change. So what William is saying, that yes, we have the annual energy chart, the flying star feng shui for the year, but we can tap the energy of our personal Gua to do the activities which are more powerful than the fire activation with the candle and the water activation with a bucket of water, a pail of water with a pump in it, right? So my office is in the southwest sector of my house, my floor plan. And I've tried moving my desk to northeast based on my house feng shui, to the north, to the west. Nothing feels that good compared to where I am in the southwest. I've moved my desk to tap into energies. Sometimes Back in the days, I even chased the star 9 for like 5 months. I just moved and worked my desk like, it's on wheels. I can move my desk and my boards and stuff. They're on wheels. So people were like, "What are you doing? You keep changing it." I'm like, "You don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. I'm chasing the wealth star 9," and that worked. But it's very stressful because you are changing you're trying to tap and merge your energy into the energy of the environment. But that's what feng shui is. You are looking for solutions. You have to tap into the directional energies through Qigong and through feng shui, and it works. So my southwest sector where my office is, I can do small Tai Chi feng shui to tap into my gua. Is that, am I understanding that correctly, William?
Not not really.
Okay, so I have to go to northwest to tap
Yes,
into the gua. Okay, got
based
it.
on your life gua. Based on
My
your life
life,
gua.
yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
This year I will try this, William. Last
Let's
year I
try.
haven't done
Let's
it,
try.
but
If you
this
want to
year
have
I will.
career luck, go to your life gua. Then in the east, because last year the star 9 is in the southwest, right?
Yes.
Last year star 9 is the southwest. So if again based on your, let's say you talk about 2024, uh, for Arman, let's say in your life sector is south, you look at the southwest. If you work here, this area, you are activating the star 9 of 2024. But right now, because star 9 is in the east, you have to go do here to activate the wealth. This is called the period 9, star 9 of 2025. So it's always your life gua sector.
William, can I ask a question? So, as my life goal is number 9, and I'm going to tap it, onto number 9, so there will be a 9 9, like double 9. So the
Yeah.
effect will be more sensitive.
Well, yeah, you can say that because since your gua is 9, you're already attuned to so-called the period 9.
Oh, I'm aligned to the
Yeah, you're
abundance,
aligned to period 9.
already.
Yeah.
Universal abundance.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you are. Right? So it's okay. Right. So just now
Um,
we're talking about career luck.
yeah,
Let's
career.
maybe you can go into charisma. Remember just now, I think in early part of my session, I did mention star 7 is about
Yes,
communication. It's about
charisma.
charisma. So likewise, if you want to improve your charisma, same thing, you need to go to your life gua sector, but now it's in the north, right?
Yes.
Star 7. Again, put 9 grid. The north part of your life gua sector, you talk to people, or you have to have a Zoom meeting, okay? So
My
you can
meeting
improve your
session.
charisma.
William, and one more question. When we do the greetings, like when we when we draw these,
Yes.
squares, what's the proportion we need to consider, like when we do this? Because sometimes people can, they will be confused. So how
Good
many?
example, right? You see, if I'm going to let's say I put equally, or the lines equally, like this
Mhm,
diagram. But
mhm.
you do realize that this room, this bedroom, it covers 2 sectors,
Yes. Yes.
right? So what you need to do is we choose the bigger area.
Mhm.
So that's to say that this bedroom belong to southeast, the whole
Southeast
bedroom.
sector.
Yeah, whole bedroom belong to southeast sector. Likewise for this, okay, even though you see this area because it include the closet, right? Include the closet. So this part seems bigger than this part, right? So people, so that means the bedroom is in the west. It depends because you can see the bed head is here.
Mhm.
When the bed head is here, usually I also can consider this is the bedroom in the southwest. So sometimes we have to look at bed head. At the same time, we look at the room. Depend how you're going to square it. So for this one, it's a bit argumentative. Like can be southwest or can be west because the bed head is in the southwest. But to me, I would choose southwest. So it's a little bit here and there. You have to base on your so-called instinct, and Data always say, you have to base on your so-called the power of your imagination, what you want to do.
Well, there are so many strategies and solutions that can be created and found in feng shui. You don't have to apply all of them and be bombarded or burdened by the technicalities of it. That's where certified masters, practitioners are helpful, and we are all trained in feng shui. So anybody who wants to do feng shui consultation, just reach out to us. We will be happy to help and create success, whether it's the feng shui for your home, your condos, your apartments, or your offices. All of that to be aligned for period 9 and for 2025 is a good way to create solutions where you're supported by the energies, and we can help you dissect which sectors are good and how can you tap into based upon your life qua and your birth charts. And of course, if you are a family living, all of you living under the same roof, then understanding understanding where the energies are aligned for your family members is also very important. So if that is something you need to consider, whether you are activating a sector or you are going to mitigate the energies, you need to be careful how it affects your family members as well, especially if they are adults or older family members in the house.
Totally agree with Gagan. That's why I said there are too many formulas in feng shui. You don't have to do all. You see, I'm just now I mentioned a few formulas. Remember, I mentioned about this life gua. You can ignore the life gua formula and then just go straight to this flying star. Go to star west sector of your house to improve your so-called the relationship, to improve your so-called the academic. You can just go straight to star 8 southwest sector to improve your wealth. You see, as long as you are so-called a business owner. So different formula. You don't have to really, okay, I must use this life gua sector to go for this small grid star 9 in the east, or then I'll be doing fine. It depends. If just coincidentally this south sector for Armen, let's say in the south sector, is very convenient to you for you to work there, then it's fine. But if it's not convenient, because it could, the south, it could be your toilet. It couldn't be in the toilet working, right? So it's not applicable. Then don't use this formula.
It's a kitchen.
Then again, so if it's a kitchen, then don't use this formula. You see, there are so many other formulas you can use for feng shui. Not to worry.
That's true. That's true. What is, like I said, I moved my working station at all the best sectors that were supposed to be the best sectors. And they are best sectors, don't get me wrong. But it just didn't feel comfortable. It just didn't feel right. So I had to come back to where I felt grounded and energetic and confident to do the activities, But I do have a table and chairs in different corners. So based upon what activity I'm doing, I can go and move and make phone calls from those sectors, or I could write an email from that sector, or I could do my research or my assessment from those sectors, because I want to be supported of my activities and work smarter and tap into the energies that the universe is providing. So why not take advantage of those?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okay,
So
I guess I've finished my segment. Hand over to Gagan.
Yes. So thank you so much, William, for bringing us to the next phase and the section of our conversation here today. I want to introduce our 3-day intensive masterclass with Armen about numerology, and it's called Unlocking the Secrets of Wealth Using Karmic Numerology. It's going to be a fantastic workshop. It's a 3-day workshop in March, on March 7th, 8th and 9th, which is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The details are coming, and we have all the information. The links are going to be in the description of this video. So make sure you click and you understand what you are going to be receiving. But what I'm excited about to share is that Armen is going to walk you through what he's going to talk about. What is he going to teach and present in this 3-day workshop on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, where you can leverage the knowledge and insights and abundance that you can create based upon your money codes used in numerology class that he teaches. Are you ready, Armen?
Yes.
Or do you want me to
Yes.
move? Okay. You want me to move the deck for you?
I guess I can do that. I'm already shared. Or no? Okay. So this is.
Yes. You're
okay,
good.
my sharing. Okay. So thank you, Gagan. Actually, guys, this is very useful masterclass. Why? Because during these days, the knowledge that you will get, you can implement it immediately. Like you can take that knowledge, practical knowledge, implement it, and why not? You can get some benefits from it right away. So who is this workshop for? Just I want to give you some details for you to be aware of. So if you have been feeling for a long time that something is wrong with your finances, so mainly this masterclass will be focused on finance, okay? And if you are doing everything, working hard, but there is no positive results in your finances, if you're tired of your job and are looking for other ways to make money, you are on a maternity leave and do not mind having a side gig and make some extra money. So if you're interested in numerology and want to gain additional knowledge, so if you are somehow related one of these criterias, so this is ideal masterclass for you. So what you will get during these 3 days, you will learn what prevents you from achieving your financial success. You will be you will get knowledge regarding to your metrics, especially your finance triangle, where your programs related to your finances are located. And I will guide you through to understand what's going on in your finance. You will learn to calculate the number of your destiny and get acquainted with your main mission. This is very important. If you have some troubles in your finances, as I mentioned before, this is where you need to look at, okay? So you will learn how to use your destiny number and achieve success. You will get acquainted with your individual money programs and options for their correct use, because each program represents a certain activities and certain behaviors that you need to follow in order to activate those programs in a positive way. So sometimes with our activities, we can activate the negative side of the programs, because each program in numerology has the positive and the negative side. So in order to activate the positive side, first of all, you need to know which kind of activities you need to implement. This is very important. And moreover, you will learn what actions can be used to activate money programs, as I said, and you will learn which areas are most favorable for you and which professional direction is most suitable for you for your further development. Sometimes people, they're getting some certificates, some professional experience, etc., but somehow during their lifetime they are somehow they have they're getting stuck, and there is no development in money matters, in career matters, etc. So why this kind of things happening in our life? Because we're living in stages like 10 years, 9 years periods following to each other, and each period has its certain programs. So when you know which program is coming, when you know which period of your life you're living right now, you can somehow do some minor arrangements, and get financial success. This is important. So, moreover, you will learn how to analyze your name, and this is also important because and connect it with your money program to get comprehensive understanding in your finance. Because our name, it's all digits, right? When we converse it into digits, we will know exactly what kind of activities we need to do, implement in order to activate our finances. So as you see, guys, a lot of information you will get during these 3 days, and this program is very. I'm doing this. I will do this in English first time. I've done this program many times in Armenian, and I will, you know, the result is amazing. People starting to earn money during these 3 days. Okay, how? I will tell you how. I will give you the knowledge and the techniques and tools how to use this knowledge to do consultations, small, short consultations, and help people and get money. Okay. So, if you're ready to change your to make some changes in your finance, so this is amazing masterclass to join. It costs only $75. This is nothing, guys. You can the return on investment is like 1 day. You can do 3-4 consultations and you will get more than $75. So I will advise you, this is my advice, but decision is yours, to join our master class. Later we will announce the exact date and hours and other conditions. So first of all, what you need to do right now, if you want to join, you can just scan the QR code. Am I saying right, Gagan?
Right. Yes, absolutely right. If they scan the QR code, they will be taken to the sales page to enroll for the masterclass, and all the details are there. The payment link works. We are going to be promoting this on multiple platforms, but the first come, first serve gets the early bird specials and also the extra bonuses that are surprise, because I'm building a numerology workbook behind the scenes. So you can use that as our teaching guide for all of those who are going to be registering early, which is in this month. They get special bonuses. We'll have those listed in the next session that we will be talking about. But yes, this is the QR code to sign up for Unlocking the Secrets of Wealth 3-day karmic numerology intensive masterclass with our certified numerologist Armen Setaghyan right here, and William and I are going to be the honorary co-hosts. So we will not be the teachers or the presenters, but we are going to support Armen and take care of the technical questions, and we will be the co-hosts for that weekend. We will be starting Friday evening, Dallas time. More details will be shared with you. And then we'll do Saturday and Sunday, about 90 minutes each day to 2 hours. That's a great masterclass to get your feet into the door of numerology and tap into your programs that are causing you financial blockages. Armen has done a fantastic job delivering this masterclass in Armenia. He's got great fans, raving fans who want more. And actually, he's got a course that they want to learn from him, like a full intensive course, not a masterclass. But this is the first time we're going to do it in English. So we love to have you in our masterclass, and we would love your support and encouragement of keep building our workshops and masterclass. So with that said, this is it for now. This was a great session for 2025 forecast using BaZi and Feng Shui, and a great start to our numerology masterclass. So until next time, this is Gagan. Oh, wait a minute. William, do you want to talk about the New Year's, the Chinese New Year's?
Do we have time?
Yes, of course we do.
All right.
Absolutely. Because I
Okay.
know you're going to London. I know you won't be here next week, Friday. So we
Yeah.
want to give you the mic so that you can wrap it up for the Chinese New Year.
Sure. Sure. Okay. But before I talk about this Chinese New Year, I just want to mention a little bit because when Arman said that he want to conduct this 3-day class, I was so excited. You know why? Because we talk to each other quite often. He told me that during the time we that run this program in Armenia, and then this guy, these attendees, within the first day, after the first day, second day, they already start to earn back their money by using this numerology they learned on the day one.
Yes.
Can you imagine that? Oh, in the day one, what you learn, they straight apply and then use it and earn the money on the second day. How amazing!
Guys, this is really an amazing opportunity for all of you, because first of all, there is no similar program masterclass in English area, like in English speaking area. This is unique. So, and I'm doing this first time. So join me and you will see that it's worth it. Like this masterclass, it's $75. It's the real price is much higher.
And there are a lot of notes, right? If I'm not wrong, right? You
Yes,
can just
yes,
use
yes,
the note provided and straight do the consultation. See,
yes, 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 guys.
interesting, interesting.
Yes, if you're interested, come and join us, and it's gonna be very interesting for you.
Great. Right.
100%.
So let me continue my part, my bonus session. Because before the whole thing, I was telling Gagan that actually I have some bonus session if we got time. Because anyway, I'm flying to London soon on this Sunday. I will have my Chinese New Year in London. So there's to say that I won't be in Singapore, right? But however, whether I'm in London or in Singapore, there's still I can do things I can do is to welcome the God of wealth. You see, right? In Chinese New Year, we always talk about we are talking about welcoming the God of wealth. Depend how you're going to do it, right? So right now, this year, the God of wealth is coming in on the 29th of January, okay, which is the first day of the Chinese New Year, right now, 29th of January at 1:30 or 1 to 3 a.m. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Right. So within this period of time, 1 a.m. to 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., I always use 1:30 a.m. So I set the time 1:30 a.m. So what should I do? What will I do? It's coming from the north. So what can you do? Face north if there's a window. Okay. If there's no window, do whatever it takes. You can go down to the ground floor or go to the yard area, wherever you go, face north, look up to the sky. You probably will see quite a bright star, or it's the one of the stars in the sky. So the god of wealth is not really a god that we see in Chinese or movies or that holding something in the hand and so. Okay, this is stories. Okay, but in actual fact, it's a star. So what you need to do is that hold a glass of wine or a beer, a cup of beer, or coffee or tea, or even plain water, doesn't matter. You hold something in the hand, okay, and then make your wish. Make a wish that you want to have this, or you want to achieve this. But remember, whatever wish make, there's always an energy exchange. You cannot just wish for nothing. Okay. So when you make a wish, you have to tell the God what will you do in order to achieve your wish, or in order the wish come true. So you got to spell out what will you do, right? So now you still have time. Okay, you still have time from now until 29th of January. Write down your wish, at the same time write down what will you do in order to get this wish come true. Then you just present it on the night at 1:30 a.m., looking in the sky at the north, facing north. Then after that, cheers, drink. That's it. If you don't want to drink, also fine. It's okay. It's just a formality. So the main thing is just to make it a more lighthearted way of actually making a wish and make sure this wish comes true. Right. So this is God of wealth. There are two more. One is we call it God of nobility. God of nobility. God of nobility is in the northeast. Okay. That means if you want to have noble people, you just need to face northeast, God of nobility. The third one is God of happiness. You want to be happy? You want to be happy? Or is happy in always related to relationship. When you have a good relationship, you will be happy. So which direction will it be? Southeast. Southeast. So you'll be facing southeast, or look up, then make the wish again. So you may ask, can you do all three? By all means, if you have time, you can do all three. You can face north, then you face northeast, then you face southeast. Or you face southeast, then face northeast, then face north. Doesn't matter. No order. Okay, whichever you like. These are the three directions. Of course, you say, hey, what happen if my house northeast is a piece of wall? Then you go to southeast, or you go to north. If all southeast, northeast, and north are walls, go down to the house, ground floor, look up to the sky.
Or change the apartment.
That is too much. Change apartment. Buy a new house.
I knew house.
Hack the wall.
This is information that I didn't know until like 2 years ago. No, last year. No, 2 years ago. And there's a difference where you're welcoming these positive energies, and we call them like the god of wealth, or so it's not an actual god or a deity. It's just the energy of the star. It's the way the Chinese scriptures are translated. Certain words translated to English become something else. But it's just the energy of the stars and the planets that we are looking up to the heavens, to the stars, to say, okay, we welcome you into our lives. We open the doors and the windows to do that. And of course, at 1:30 a.m., I might be doing my tea rather than any alcoholic drinks, because usually it's at the early hours, so a calming tea is very, very relaxing and very nice at that hour, which is great information. And I do have the slides for this, which I will share, probably do another session before Chinese New Year comes in. But William, this was amazing information. And you can do this no matter where you live in the world, because it's not attached to a religion. It's attached to an energy, and it's more on the metaphysical, spiritual side. It's not a religious aspect. So if you meditate and you want to meditate at that hour, looking at north or whichever direction you feel comfortable that William has suggested, to embrace and bring that glow and radiant positive energy into your life, it's your belief system, and what you believe you create. So if you want to tap into these energies, welcome the Chinese New Year. With that said, is there anything else you want to add, William and Armen, or this is a wrap?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
all for me.
All right. Well, thank you. We wish you a very safe travel to United Kingdom. You will be enjoying Chinese New Year there. I know you're taking your daughter there. Armen, very blessed and a happy Chinese New Year to you too. And to all our listeners and viewers, we wish you a very happy Chinese New Year coming up, starting on January 29th. And then the energies of the snake year is going to kickstart on February 3rd. Until next time, this is Gagan Sarkaria signing off with William and Armen. Have a blessed evening, great weekend, and we will see you next time. Thank you.